your boy T-Bird here with new reaction. Now it's time to do another top 10 anime. This one related to the fellas, or majority of you fellas though. This is the top 10 anime badasses. Now I say majority of the fellas because it could be some female badasses in this countdown too. You may never know. A badass not to be solely on one gender. It could be any gender. But I like to go for one for mainly females and one that's like all females and one that's mainly guys and it may have some females in it though. And sometimes do a third one would be like a situation like best fights or best weapons or best swords, stuff like that. Well then that, let's check out the top 10 anime badasses of anime.
Don't mess with these guys.
I've just challenged you to a fight to the death.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
Yeah,
Today we're counting down our
badasses
picks for the
in
top 10
anime.
anime badasses.
Get ready to fight,
Told you, could be a female one there. I told you.
For this list, we'll be taking a look at the strong,
see?
intimidating, and fearless characters that exude a cool, collected demeanor.
So, what do you say we get this little party started?
Samurai Champloo.
Number 10, Vegeta.
Vegeta on top, number 10.
That makes you the new
So this about to get good. If he had number 10, then he's gonna be real good.
A badass lifestyle finds you. Vegeta's overly confident behavior is arrogant, yes.
It's a pity there's never a camera around when you really need one.
But with the need to prove himself the strongest being in the universe, Vegeta has to act the part.
I don't need this sticky planet. I'll just use my Gallic gun and blow the whole thing up.
Despite the numerous times he's been outnumbered, his pride has never allowed him to submit to his better opponent, making his title as the Prince all the more fitting. Goku may be the hero, but Vegeta is just so much cooler. Number 9, Blackjack.
Before I go forward, I forgot to mention earlier that this was made within November 29th of 2015. So any animes that were released after that will not be featured on there. Like anything that was released in 2016 or 17. So if you don't see somebody who's already being there, that could be depending on when time the anime is released also too. So I always gotta let people know that in hand because I see a lot of people like to comment say, "Oh, where this guy?" and stuff like. Just I like to get a little disclaimer sometimes. So yeah.
The movie.
Blackjack.
While most surgeons prefer to operate in a
I'm sorry,
hospital,
when they said this came out.
Number 9, Blackjack.
Look over. I say, how old was it though?
While most surgeons prefer to operate in a hospital, this one will only work in the shadows. Blackjack's masterful hands have been granted with the gift to save lives, although only those with particular cases that interest him are the ones he'll typically lend his skills to. After a traumatic incident, half of Jack's face has been supplemented by surgically attached skin, along with half of his hair losing color from the shock of the experience. Having been able to work under the most extreme circumstances has allowed him to become revered as one of the world's best practitioners. Number 8, Riza Hawkeye, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Hello, Major
First females
Mustang.
in the
Long
countdown.
time no see. Do you still remember me?
Told you gonna be females
In a
in here
world where
too.
powerful alchemists can do the impossible, regular soldiers have to go the distance to earn respect.
If this world is meant to prosper, then it is our duty to carry the bodies of the dead across a river of blood to their
I'm about to
resting
start
place.
watching Full
Being the right hand to the flame alchemist Roy Mustang
it's
has
old
not only
anyway.
allowed Riza to prove
Well,
her
I
aptitude
watch a
as
lot
a
of old
soldier,
stuff anyway,
but
so
as a regular woman
don't
who can
matter.
stand up to the most powerful and horrifying monsters in the world.
Bullets have no effect on them!
Riza is often quiet, rarely voices her opinions, and prefers to let her gun do the talking. Her instinctual qualities allow her to be highly perceptive, and her quick reflexes have kept her alive in situations where lesser people would have fallen.
Must kill her. Such a stubborn woman. That general.
Number 7, Spike
Spike!
Spiegel, Cowboy Bebop.
Both hands up!
I'm not a criminal.
I can't wait to see who's gonna be the higher one. They putting the good ones up
Honestly,
early.
what's more badass than being a space bounty hunter? Seemingly unfazed by
Riza,
his troubled
Vegeta,
past in an
Spike.
organized crime syndicate, Spike works alongside
good.
Jet Black aboard the starship Bebop in pursuit of the largest bounties.
Stop right there.
Despite his laid-back demeanor, Spike is not one to be underestimated, with a
Yes.
personal kill count that is through the roof.
Sorry about that.
He can boast being a master martial artist, a precise marksman, and a brilliant tactician. Yeah, we're pretty much convinced Spike was just born cool.
Clean me out. All but this one
I
chip.
think so too.
Think I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Hey, wait, hey!
Number 6. Levi Ackerman, Attack on Titan.
Ooh.
In a world
Levi.
ravaged by giant man-eating horrors, this guy is the only one who manages to keep his cool.
Squealing louder won't help your
Oh
case,
yeah.
Pig.
Oh, he's definitely
Levi
badass.
is a captain of the Survey Corps, an elite unit of soldiers who leave the safety of civilization to scout the dangerous wilds. He is widely regarded as one of humanity's most capable soldiers, and is universally respected by his peers.
Good work leading her here. I'm more than a little impressed.
We couldn't have without the rear contingent whose lives bought us time. This belongs to them.
He shows as little emotion as possible, and keeps his past very private. However, there are a couple of things about him that we know for sure. He hates Titans, possesses unwavering loyalty to his comrades, and also happens to be a clean freak. Who'd have thought? Number 5. Roronoa Zoro, One Piece.
Yeah. Okay, One Piece. Did I see this? Was this
When on a
one?
quest to become the world's greatest swordsman, being
Trying
an
to figure
absolute
what-
badass is just the
I
first
know
step.
one.
This Straw Hat
One
pirate
Piece
was
is
a
one of
bounty
them
hunter
on his
before
collection,
racking up
I
his
think.
own
I'm trying
bounty,
to figure.
100 million bellies. That's a lot, right? His talents with the blade are widely recognized, being one of the few who possesses the skill to wield 3 katanas at the same time. Zoro is at his best when his back is to the wall, and he has been known to turn the worst situations around in his favor.
Mojo. Damn.
Number 4, Revi.
Revy! I was hoping she'd be in this.
小弁と一緒
I was hoping she'd be in this. They playing the dub version. They playing the sub version though.
Smuggler.
Oh well.
Revi is a woman who believes in saying and doing whatever she wants.
わめくなバカ人生は楽しまなきゃ
What's more badass than that? Her violent temperament has left her completely desensitized
Her
to
sub
battle
version, her
and
Japanese
bloodshed,
voice sounds
which
seem
also
too
might
subtle.
explain her tendency to use her pistols as problem solvers. Finding genuine pleasure in causing her enemies pain, Revi uses violence as a means of self-expression.
あいつ、笑ってやがる。
Number 3, Alucard,
Oh
Hellsing franchise.
yeah.
Quite like vampirism, being a badass is pretty much a lifelong thing. And being immortal has given Alucard a whole new outlook on life.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. And now I must say goodbye.
Not one to partake in life's simple pleasures, nothing excites this
No,
vampire more than
That gun.
high-stakes
Oh my god,
battles.
that gun of his
Your
is,
tricks won't kill him
Preferring to
sick,
break his enemies
man.
emotionally before destroying them physically, Alucard never hesitates to throw himself headlong into a fight. Those guns, that hat, and the most sinister smile ever animated,
Mhm.
Alucard is an A-list
You got that
badass.
right, but seeing the smile.
People keep telling me that.
Number 2, Mugen, Samurai Champloo.
We join our 3 travelers.
I'm now wondering what number 1 is now.
Ever determined, relentless, and hell-bent on success.
This lone warrior is the stone that the builder refused, and gains all of his cool points by simply
Damn,
living
he got
free
a
from
nice little
life's
nose
constraints.
here.
He is responsible for only himself, and finds interest in anything that involves women, alcohol, or fighting.
What kind of fighting stance is that?
Mugen's unorthodox fighting style is the perfect representation of this being, as it is purely instinctual,
Who is born with
erratic,
the
and
glasses?
super effective.
Got it all wrong.
Never the follower and always the trendsetter, Mugen prefers to wear a loose-fitting jacket and shorts instead of the traditional samurai garb.
Right?
I don't need another pointless story.
Fine, whatever you say.
On mission time?
Before we unveil our
Here we
top,
go, let's
here
go.
are a few honorable mentions.
You coward! Your years of hiding
Yeah,
yourself in this
thank you.
human world have made you just like them, spineless and ready to be walked on.
Expecting me? Really? Our agreement never included anything about playing pirates.
Nice. Yes.
どけ。
So this is him. Kenpachi Saraki.
Now I want to
Captain
come
of
on.
Squad 11. All hands prepare for impact. This is nuts.
Ava Unit 2, coming in for landing!
Number 1.
Guts.
Berserk.
Wow. Okay. I did not expect that, but he deserved it.
When your nickname is the 100-Man Slayer, you know that your fellow mercenaries are starting to take you pretty seriously.
I would not expect that, but he
Or even
deserves
godly
it.
beings. It's all the same to this mercenary's enormous sword.
Yeah, especially that damn sword his.
Being orphaned at birth forced Guts into a life of battle at the age of 6, and he killed his first man at the age of 9. Cursed with the brand of sacrifice, Guts is endlessly tormented by the demons and zealots that are
They
after
got a
his
sword.
life.
Sheesh.
Do you agree with our list?
Yes, I do. This is a good
Which anime
list.
character do you think is the most badass? For more awesome top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
No, Hayate. Bad dog.
This was a very good countdown. Like, I already knew it was going to be a countdown. They had Vegeta at number 10. I'm like, he had number 10. And they had Spike at number 7. Who else was, like, in the countdown out that I know were badasses that was in the higher up, though? Let me see. Try to remember. There's Vegeta. That Dot dude was badass as fuck, too. Was definitely a badass, definitely. The way his practice was, that's definitely badass right there. Oh, and Riza at number 8, though. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a good countdown. So, definitely good. So, if you like Marvel, you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And, comment down somebody that wasn't on there that's been released in after 2015 who should be deserved to be on there for the, if they were to have another top 10 anime badasses, who should be on that countdown. So, it's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love. I want to throw in some entries there. They do another top 10. They definitely got to throw in Warwick from Gangsta. They got to throw both him and Nico in there though. Who else need to be in there? Tanya the Evil need to be in there. She definitely badass. Who else is a badass when I came across recently though? It's the early some of the guys from Kuroko like Aomine and Shintaro definitely a badass and Kagami. I guess they're not like really not too bad, but they should be in that joint. I'm trying to figure out the ones I've been watching like anime wise that should be on there. I don't want to think too much of it though. But other than that, definitely good. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.